Scott, which was tougher to come back from tonight? Was it the 2-0 deficit, or was it just all the penalties you guys took?
Both. You know what? We talked about them again. We didn't start the game on time. We weren't poor, but they were better. And we dug a hole, and we couldn't get out of it. And it didn't help, but our penalty killers were outstanding today, and Shep was outstanding when we needed him to be, which gave us a chance. And we had power play. We had chances. We didn't bury them. So, but it was... It certainly wasn't a lot of 5-on-5 play. Obviously, the second period was hard. We didn't get a lot of guys in there, but I'm going to give a lot. If there's one positive, our penalty killers did a great job, as did our goaltender.
What did you think of your team's discipline out there as a whole tonight, and maybe as a weekend without Chippy?
Well, it's not good. It's not good enough. But you know what? These games are intense, right? So you go into it with that mindset. So, I think the people that are also part of the game need to do the same thing. And you know what? You can't be selective. It's let the kids decide games.
How impressive was Shep as this game went along? I felt like he really raised the level of his play tonight as you guys kept having to go on the penalty kill over and over.
That's what we see out of him. You know what? He's doing his job. We need some other guys to do their jobs better. But he was outstanding tonight. And like I said, I give our penalty killers, those guys did a lot, and that's not easy to go back to back to back to back. Certainly after, but they did a great job on the 5, as did North Dakota. They did a good job on killing off their major penalty. But neither power play could really get anything. I mean, they had looks, but both goalies made saves. But our guys were outstanding.
Hunter Lalig, what'd you think of his weekend as a whole, getting more minutes with you guys losing the defenseman both nights?
I'm glad we dressed 7D both nights. No, it's good. Good for him to get in there. He's getting good experience and getting better all the time.
Does that cross your mind as a reason to dress 7D? I've seen you do that almost every week this year, because
we can't lose. You know what? We can't lose Nicky. 2 games in a row. I mean, you know what? That's something we'll address internally. But you know what? He plays hard, and you know what? I got to look at the head, but that's how he plays. But he's a big part of our team, and we need him playing the 60-minute game. So I'll look at that and we'll deal with that. But I'm not disappointed because I can't take that the way he plays. He plays hard, and last night was.
You're okay with him taking that penalty last night?
Yeah, I mean that's what happens. You know what? You're going in, you're defending teammates, right? So, but.
What's your message to the team there after the second period?
My message?
What was it? What were you saying?
We got 20 minutes to try and win a hockey game. It's only a 1-goal deficit. We came back from 3 2 weeks ago, so it's not like it's hard to do. But I mean, what do I need to say? You got to go and try and win a period, and we didn't do it.
Did it seem like on multiple occasions like you were just one completed pass away from something big happening, and it just didn't click at the end?
Yeah. You got to give. You know what? I'm probably one coach that does give teams a lot of credit. You know what? They played hard. You know what? They were. We beat them 5-0, even though we didn't probably play our best game either last night. And tonight they came very determined, and they jumped out to the lead, and they blocked. Look at their killers did a great job too. They're blocking shots and they're sacrificing. But if I could take back the start, and probably maybe it's a different game. Maybe it's a tie game. I don't know. But it was tough. It was tough having some of that adversity early, and then also having to go through that second period and trying to get out of there with keeping it, relatively close. We had a couple chances shorthanded too, but we had chances. We got to bury. Their goalie played good too, and it's a good learning lesson. It's a 60-minute game. We asked our guys to play 60 hard minutes tonight, and we didn't get 60 hard minutes. And in this league, you got to play. I don't care what happened the night before.
Scotty, how much does it hurt not having Wolfie out there for a second night in a row for the whole game? How does that affect you guys defensively?
Yeah, obviously he's one of our main guys on the back end. He plays great defensively, and everybody on the other team knows when he's out there, so it's a nice presence to have. But we got a lot of other defensemen that can play too, but it definitely hurts not having them out there.
How do you feel Hunter Lellick stepped in this weekend, when Wolfie was out?
Great. I think he did, phenomenal, actually. He wasn't making any mistakes. He was confident. He was making the right plays. He was, pinching when, you need confidence to do that, and he was doing it. He was jumping up. So I thought he came in and he played outstanding.
Scotty, how would you rate the discipline of the team this weekend with all the penalties you guys took in a really chippy series?
Yeah, against North Dakota, it's going to be chippy. We weren't happy with all the penalties, but with that being said, we obviously have to be smarter. Instead of the box, we're not going to score too many goals when we're killing off 9 minutes in a row. So obviously we got to be better next game.
Did you change your mentality out there after taking an early penalty at all? Did that change your mind a little bit? Were you trying to change the way you played at all, or did you just keep going the way you were?
Yeah, I try not to change how I want to play. Obviously it's tough in the corners, but I guess I was a little bit smarter with my stick. I talked to the refs, and they said they were letting it go, but I felt that I had to be smart with my stick in the corners and in front of the net, else they were probably going to call something.
That major power play, did that get broke up from the first to second period? Did that throw you guys off? Is that an opportunity that maybe you're able to do a little more, kind of like last night where you guys were just able to go 5 minutes right away? It looked like at the end of the first there you guys had a lot of momentum on that major, and then I feel like it's always tough coming out of the second on those.
Yeah, I mean it's tough, but we have to have the same mentality. We had a 15-minute rest, we had fresh ice, the guys were ready. So in that type of situation, when somebody on the other team takes a spearing penalty, a cheap shot, we want to do our best to capitalize on it and make them pay, and we didn't. But I guess 30 seconds in the first or whatever, and then the rest on the second kind of breaks it up and breaks up the momentum. But we have to be better at coming out in the next period ready to go.
Do you guys still feel like you had a pretty good advantage on that 4-on-4? You like when you guys match up 4-on-4?
Yeah.
Do you like being out there when there's a couple less players on the ice?
I like playing, with more room. And I think we got a lot of great forwards who can definitely make some plays with some space too. So I think 4-on-4 and 5-on-5. We played well with the puck, and the penalties hurt us tonight.